What's up, guys? ACCardShark back again. I'm doing a response video actually. There was an open tag video, which basically means everyone's tagged, and from Immortal 119, one of my subscribers, and actually someone I subscribe to. He had an open tag video, and I thought it was kind of fun. So I'm gonna try to do my response as well. Basically, what it was the decade that you were born. All these questions refer to the decade that you were born. The first question up was, what was your favorite movie? For me, it was a tie, and there were actually a couple, like a series, so to speak. Back to the Future 1 and 2 were two of my ultimate favorite movies. The whole trilogy I love, but the first two were really my favorites, as well as the Karate Kid 1 and the Karate Kid 2. 3 got a little weird. The next Karate Kid was just stupid, and they're coming out with another one with like Will Smith's kid or something like that. It's gonna be really dumb. But anyway, but yeah, Back to the Future and Karate Kid were I'll say tied for my favorite movie of the 1980s. The 1980s was the decade I was born in. Um, the second question up is what was your favorite TV show? So basically, growing up, what was my favorite show? There's a lot of shows I really loved when I was a little kid, but my favorite had to have been Pee Wee's Playhouse. I remember looking forward like all week when I was in school. Like I'd look forward to all week coming home on Saturday morning, 10 a.m. I remember every week it was Pee Wee's Playhouse, and to this day I've got the full Pee Wee's Playhouse collection on DVD and stuff, and all the movies and everything. So nothing beats Pee Wee. I love Pee Wee Herman. So I have to go with him as my favorite, or that as my favorite TV show from the 1980s. The third question up was what was your favorite song of the 1980s, and it's really tough because there's so much music out there. So basically, what I did was I thought of what songs reminded me of being a little kid. Like what songs? Yes, when I was a little kid, we had records, and that was actually it was before tapes were really big. So yes, I actually bought records for real, and they were actually the main media of music back then. The tapes had come out shortly thereafter, and they were kind of just mixing in, but records were still big. And the two songs I remember like spinning on my turntable when I was about 5 years old was "Beat It" by Michael Jackson and "We Are the World," which technically is Michael Jackson as well, but it was also like the USA for Africa, "We Are the World." I had the 45, which for those of you who are too young to know what a 45 is, it's like a single, so to speak, like a CD single, like when you get that and it has two songs on it. Yeah, that's what a 45 is. Only it's a record. It's about this big instead of this big, and one side had one song, the other side, or the B side, so to speak, had the other song. Some of you may even be too young to remember cassette singles. I used to spend my allowance on cassette singles like crazy too. But getting off topic, the two songs that remind me of being a little kid in the 1980s are definitely "Beat It" from Michael Jackson's Thriller album, as well as the 45 of "We Are the World." Just great stuff. And the last question on the tag video was what was your favorite toy? I had so many favorite toys. I loved GI Joes. I loved the WWF wrestling figures. I loved He-Man, all that kind of stuff. But the thing that takes number one for me was I don't know if you remember the show Voltron, but Voltron again was this close to taking over Pee Wee for top show. But Voltron was I can't speak, an anime cartoon back in the 1980s. You can get all of them on DVD now, but they actually had now this is when toys were actually made out of metal because parents weren't as scared about us swallowing it or hurting ourselves like they are now, but they were metal, and they were each lion. If you remember what Voltron was, it was 5 different lions. It was black, red, yellow, green, and blue. Yeah, and each one was piloted by a person inside. But the lion, you would get the lion with a person that you could put in the like the cockpit, so to speak, but it was inside the head of the lion, and then you could transform them, so to speak, into the two arms, the two legs, and then the black one became the main body, and you can actually put together the big robot Voltron. So it was really cool. I loved my Voltron toys when I was a little kid. I wish I had known where they went because they would, I'm sure, be worth money now. But those are the 4 questions, guys. I'll run through them again in case you guys are interested. I'm going to leave this also as an open tag video. So anybody watching this, if you have a camera, if you don't have a camera, if you want to just use Windows Movie Maker and just put the text on the screen, whatever you want to do, leave a video response to this, guys. It's an open forum, so you guys can participate and just leave a video response to this video and let me know from the decade you were born. So if you were born in the 70s, do the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. I guess technically you could technically be in the new millennium. So I guess if you were born in like the year 2000 and you're 10 years old right now and you're watching these videos, go ahead and do it. If you were born in 2002 and you're 8 years old and the 2000s, that decade's completely over now. So leave a response. Your favorite movie, guys. So it's from the decade you were born. Number 1, what is your favorite movie? Number 2, your favorite TV show. The third one is your favorite song, and the fourth one being your favorite toy growing up in the decade that you were born. So I thought it was kind of fun, guys. So I'm just gonna leave that up to you guys. If you guys want to participate, feel free. Leave some video responses. If you guys don't have any way to make a video, leave a text comment and just 1, 2, 3, 4 and write your answers. I'd just be interested to see what you guys are into. So that's about it for me today, guys. And like I said, leave your responses down there. And until next time, guys, ACCardShark. Take care.